I think you would agree that you need more of that. Call it what you won't, Josh. Final question here. When it comes to defeating Islamic terrorism, and you look at the polling right now, what's happening in Europe, and how much of a concern and priority this is now for the American people, how will you beat ISIS?
Well, Bill, the president has laid out a very clear strategy for how to do this. And the place where that starts is by building an international coalition that right now has more than 60 countries, including, as I mentioned earlier, some Muslim-majority countries who are carrying out military strikes side by side with the American military to degrade and ultimately destroy them. But that can't be the only part of our strategy. We also have a strategy that involves sanctions, that involves trying to choke off the sources of funding that ISIL is using to carry out acts of violence and to try to take over population centers in Syria and Iraq. We're also working with the international community to train moderate Syrian opposition fighters in the region, including in Saudi Arabia, who's agreed to host some of these training operations. We're going to work with our partners to train those forces so they can take the fight to them on the ground. And I think you'd agree, too, that it cannot happen soon enough. Josh, I'm out of time, but I thank you for your time today, okay? Let's talk after the State of the Union. Josh Earnest from the front lawn there. Thank you, Bill.
Here's Martha with more.